We've secured one of football's most expensive tickets, and today we're going to see exactly what this ultimate experience gets you.
We have got the best seat in the house.
The Women's Euros in Switzerland feels very different to other football tournaments.
And let's be honest, it's England's only realistic chance of being champions of Europe.
Heartbreak for England as they crash out of the World Cup.
This ticket isn't just a seat at this year's biggest cup final. It includes 5-course meals, opportunities to meet the players,
and even a float down a river.
But the problem is, a standard matchday ticket to see Man United women's team is £15.
And what I have in my hand is worth more than 100 times that.
So we're here to find out if this ticket is as life-changing as the price would suggest.
We want Agyemang! We want Agyemang! We want Agyemang! We want Agyemang!
I cannot quite believe I'm saying this, but we are in the airport about to fly to Switzerland for the Women's Euros final. And the reason it's so unbelievable is because England are in the final. So we're potentially going to see England become back-to-back European champions for the first time in history.
So someone told us this the other day and I didn't believe that it was true. But 50 years ago, women's football was completely banned from being played. And that was because the FA deemed football
Unsuitable for females.
And something else that's shocking is the price of football shirts these days.
In preparation for this trip, we went and bought an England shirt. Can you guess how much an England shirt these days costs?
This costs £85. Oh, that does seem like a lot for a t-shirt. I've left the tag on the inside just in case I need to return it. But if you're watching this and you work at one of the shops where I'm going to return it, then you didn't see this bit.
So our gate has just been called. Let's get on this flight and let's get to Switzerland.
Attending women's football is generally a lot more affordable than going to watch a men's match, which means it can attract more families to attend. But it doesn't matter what competition you're going to, there are still travel costs. These flights cost £150 and were booked 2 weeks out from the final.
Okay, now we are on the flight.
Let's explain how we got these tickets, because we've got some explaining to do. If you've watched our channel for a while, you'll know we love football, especially visiting football stadiums that have hotel rooms where you can watch the game from.
Oh, wow.
So when Heineken got in touch and said they might have a seat at a restaurant table with probably the best view in the world, you can imagine what ran through our head. Not only does this video document the unimaginable level of luxury football can offer, but the very observant might also spot some of the world's best football creators in the background of shots. So if you see anyone you recognise, let us know in the comments. Oh, and just to be clear, we're not obliged to post this video about our time at the Women's Euros final.
We have touched down in Switzerland.
But quite frankly, this day was so wild. Why would we not share it?
But this ticket isn't just about football. There's actually way more included. So before we do any football activities, we've got some other things to tick off.
Included in our ticket, we have a full weekend itinerary planned for us, packed with 6 life-changing moments, with the ultimate one coming at the end, a seat in the biggest and most exclusive skybox inside the stadium. But as we got off our train to the city of Basel...
Welcome to Basel.
Is it Basel or is it Basel? Have we got to the bottom of this yet? I'm going with Basel.
It was time to start ticking off life-changing moments.
Is it cold? Okay, I'm coming in.
Excited and nervous.
The first life-changing moment is a traditional activity for this city, but it's not something you catch me doing in a canal in Manchester. You put your swimming trunks on, put your clothes in a waterproof bag, and take a leap into the River Rhine.
She's in. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Oh, it's way shallower than I thought. Oh. So this river runs through the middle of Basel, and apparently this is the way that normal people in Basel get to work. They just pack their suit in their bag and off they go. Genuinely, if it was between this and the tube, I would definitely pick this. Just floating through the middle of Basel, down the river.
But obviously, the one big problem with this mode of transport is you need a reliable waterproof bag.
I was just concerned about the bubbles coming out of my bag.
But before we knew it, we'd reached our destination, and we had to try and navigate getting out of the river.
Oh, what is that? Is it a net? Oh, a net. What is that?
Eventually, we managed to clamber out.
Alright, you made it.
Made it.
And it was time to take a look and see if the waterproof bags had worked.
Okay, the bag did not work for Jade.
With the first LCM ticked off in the Rhine, it was time to get back to some more football-related activities. So, we dried off and headed to the Euro fan zones. We are now in the centre of Basel, and the atmosphere is electric. And you just know that this city is about to host one of the biggest finals in football. It's England versus Spain tonight. We're on the cusp of history. Who do you think is going to win tonight?
Well, I hope England.
3-1 England.
We're going to draw 1-1 and we're going to go to penalties.
I think 2-1 to England.
I say 5-4 for England.
And is this your first Lionesses game that you've been to in person?
Went to London as well in 2022.
This is my first tournament, but I've been to matches before, yeah.
Probably about a third or fourth one.
Do you have a favourite player on the women's team?
Ooh, I'm going to say
Because I play FIFA, I know all the players.
Russo.
Kelly.
Beth Me, because she's from Yorkshire.
I would say Lauren James.
I'll go Lauren Home.
What about Agyemang? I think she's got
yeah, she was good. Do you know what a great up-and-coming star that's going to be.
Yeah.
Honestly,
You've been to obviously men's football matches and women's football matches. What's the difference?
there's no fighting for a start, which is brilliant.
The growth of it currently.
Well, it's more aggressive with the men's.
I think it's just amazing just to walk into a stadium and just see it full.
I follow Arsenal men's as well, but tickets are just so expensive.
So with the general feeling that women's football tournaments are both cheaper and less intimidating, we just want a good game of football, baby.
Yes, I hope. A cool final with good vibes.
We had a quick bit of time to explore the fan zones before heading off on our next side quest. Being this close to this trophy is a life-changing moment. First thing on the agenda, we're just going to do a full lap of the fan zone. I do see some white plastic chairs, which could be a risk, but probably not with this crowd.
The crowd so far, I would say, seems to be pretty mixed. Male, female, quite young. There seems to be quite a lot of families here, so like mums and dads taking their kids to the football, which is quite nice.
Right now, it's early in the day, but the vibe is still good. Spain are handing out free flags. I can't see any free England flags being handed out. Don't know why that might be. Maybe they ran out, or maybe they're not doing it. So this part of Switzerland, they actually speak German. In other parts of Switzerland, they speak other languages. So it's quite unique in that way. And it's because the proximity to the German border. And these wooden long tables remind me of Bavaria. They remind me of Germany when you go into the beer halls. A great place to have a pre-match pint.
The crowd does feel extremely different to watching a game in the UK. One observation is that there are a significant number of Spanish fans here. There are so many people in Spanish shirts, they've got the flags. Right now, England fans, I can't see that many. We are definitely outnumbered.
We've just spoken to a lovely lady called Nelly, and she informed us that there is actually another fan zone which is more England orientated. So this is actually the Spanish fan zone technically, which makes sense because there's a massive truck over here just with handing out Spanish flags. Maybe we need to go and find the English fan zone. That's our next task.
A few moments later.
We have found the England fan zone, and this is where everyone is.
This looks a lot more comprehensive and is a lot more atmosphere in this fan zone. So I take it all back. We're not outnumbered at all. We are here in numbers, in force.
I've already seen so many interesting things. There's basketball nets, there's huge inflatables, there's big slides. I'm surrounded by a sea of England flags. We're in the right fan zone now.
For sure, the best piece of merch I've seen is the cowboy hat. But this isn't even the best bit. The best bit is the fact that there is a full-blown football pitch over here. So let me go and have a little look at that. Being in a city that has been completely taken over by English fans on the cusp of a European final is a life-changing moment for sure.
Come on, England!
2-1!
What we said?
In extra time.
Yeah?
Kelly, Michelle, Agyemang.
Chloe Kelly, Michelle Agyemang.
Michelle winner.
Yes, Agyemang's going to get the winner for sure.
I'm going to put it out there. I think this is the busiest one that we've been to, and it's potentially one of the biggest.
Things have started to escalate here at the fan zone, and there's now a fan walk happening where we all follow a black cab
through the city of Basel. So what happens now, I'm pretty sure, is that they now follow the black cab through the city all the way to the stadium, and that is where people will start to filter in. You can have the fanciest ticket in the world, but if you don't come and see the fan zone and immerse yourself in the atmosphere, then you might as well not have even come. This is the best part of football.
At this moment, we got a message that was so intriguing, we had to leave the fan zone immediately.
We have now been dragged away from the fan zone because we have now been invited to a lunch, which again is all part of this ticket. When someone says you've been invited to a special lunch in Switzerland, in Basel, moments before the final, you drop everything and you go, because we are searching for what, Jade?
Sorry, I'd zoned out.
Life-changing moments. Jade isn't even paying attention anymore. What shall I expect from this lunch? Are we roof-topping?
We're roof-topping.
Whoa.
We're going to have a lot of Heineken, 0-0 and normal. And I think Jill Scott's going to be here having a Heineken, her absolute favourite.
So we're talking players, we're talking rooftop views.
Canapes.
Canapes, that is fancy. Oh, okay. This is looking phenomenal.
Potentially being in the presence of an ex-England Lioness, free fancy food and an open bar, this rooftop lunch took our experience to the next level.
There's a DJ, there's a bar, there's loads of food, and there is a great view of the city.
And little did we know, it would get even better than this.
Okay, we have been informed that in the rooftop bar, the UEFA Women's European Trophy has made its way here. So we're going to get to see it before it gets awarded to any team. Another life-changing moment incoming. Whoa, it's here. It's the UEFA Women's European Trophy. And this trophy will be going to either Spain or England in just a few hours' time. Being this close to this trophy is a life-changing moment. Absolutely. No doubt about it. It's a masterpiece.
Despite no sign of Jill Scott, we were now only a few hours out from kickoff. So it was time to jump on the tram to the FC Basel Stadium, as our ticket was going to unlock even more stuff when we got there.
It's coming home.
There we go, it's coming home.
Have you coming off the tram?
Yeah, what did you say?
It's coming home, but like for the 10 years it's coming home. Every year it's coming home.
It's quite a few hours before the game is about to start, but the crowds are already here and I'm feeling positive.
We've got some hospitality to enjoy before we go into the stadium and take our seats. Don't know what it's going to involve, but I reckon it's going to be pretty good. Okay, we are about to enter the UEFA Club. Red carpets and everything.
As we entered the UEFA Club, our tickets were scanned and we were given a wristband.
We're not in the stadium, we're opposite the stadium in a special hospitality section.
So not only does our ticket include a seat inside the best skybox for the Euros final, it also gives you access into this lounge full of food, drink and entertainment.
This place comes with unlimited food. There are multiple food sections, there are lots of different drink stations, and there's been ongoing entertainment happening throughout.
Some of which was better than others.
What the hell is even that?
You can also see the match ball that is going to be used in the game. That is here. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's also a gondola. All of the main sponsors of the tournament have their own little section and pop-up area in here. So you've got Adidas, you've got Visa, Just Eat, etc.
I feel though it's very, very calm in here, and we're now about to go out and have a very different contrasting experience.
Yeah. Do you know what? I haven't had a life-changing moment in about 3 or 4 minutes, so I need more. I need my fix. All right, we're outside now, and we're heading over to the stadium. It has started raining, which makes things a little more complicated, but we move. It's about 30 minutes to kick off now.
As we entered the stadium, you could feel the anticipation in the air, and you also started to get a real sense of the rising popularity of the women's game. This was the most attended Euros women's tournament of all time, and you could certainly feel it inside the stadium.
Okay, so we are now inside FC Basel's stadium. It's absolutely chock-a-block packed in here. We're heading to a place called the Skybox, which is also an access that we get with this ticket. We're just weaving our way through the crowds. Can't wait for this to start. The atmosphere is electric. It's even more so in here than it was in the fan zone or in the UEFA Club place. I can barely move. I'll tell you who would find space in here. Paul Gascoigne.
I'm feeling excited. Well, actually Actually, I'm feeling extremely anxious because I really need a wee and the queue for the toilet is not looking good. There's about 10 minutes to go and I don't think I'm going to be able to go.
So because kickoff was just 10 minutes away and there being an awfully long toilet queue, Jay took the risky move of trying her luck sneaking into the men's toilet. But what she didn't expect was this to happen.
We bumped into Reece James in the toilet because his sister's playing today.
So I took a risk and it paid off because I was in and out within a few minutes.
But it was now time to see the best seats in the house. The biggest and most exclusive seating area in the whole stadium. The skybox didn't disappoint.
I'm overwhelmed.
So we're now inside one of the skyboxes, which has the best view of the stadium. There's also more food and more drink in here and sit-down tables. It doesn't get more exclusive than this. The pitch looks like an absolute carpet. The pre-match show is now underway. We're directly above loads of England fans. We can also see the England and the Spanish bench from where we are. Agyemang is down there, I can see her. This has to be the best seat in the house.
So this space is almost dreamlike. It doesn't feel like it's actually real.
This is a game changer. We're now getting little pots of gelato like you get at the theatre.
I've only ever seen this happen in fancy cinemas and theatres. Never seen this happen at a football game.
People talk about prawn sandwiches at football games. We have just got handmade gelato.
I mean, you can still hear the crowd, so you've still got that same atmosphere, but just in a much fancier setting. It's like being in a restaurant that overlooks the pitch.
I'm so close, I can actually hear them huddling. We're now going to do something you can only do at women's football, and this is probably my favourite part, really. Yes. Oh, hello. Thank you so much. So this can now be taken down to my seat. Perfect.
5 minutes to go. Obviously, you could watch from that very fancy room, but we're heading back down to our seats because that's where the real atmosphere is.
On a normal match day, heading down to take your seat would be a pretty forgettable part of the evening. But if you happen to bump into Jill Scott on your way to the seat and you have your very own IRL stick to football moment, it probably has to go down as another life-changing moment.
I've just had a chat with Jill Scott. What are the chances?
But after recovering from a severe case of being starstruck, the beautiful game, we noticed another difference about the women's game.
What you love to see, and the big difference about women's and men's football, is that everyone sits together. So we're at our seats now. We are right behind the Spanish bench, and we're basically next to all of the broadcasters. So all of the commentators, all of the media are all to our left.
But even though we had some of the best seats in the house, the first half didn't go our way, as Spain took a 1-0 lead in the final. And my boyhood dream of watching England win a major trophy in person was hanging by a thread.
Okay, it's half time. We're heading back up to the skybox. It is 1-0 to Spain, so it's not going the way we wanted so far, but there's a lot of football left to play. We're back in paradise in the skybox. It's not bad when at half time you have a view like this and an open bar, and if you want, more food. I'm getting a little nervous because we're 1-0 down right now, but I think the Lionesses can pull it back. I hope they can.
The one thing I didn't want to happen was have to endure a penalty shootout.
It's starting to get a little bit tense now. Everything is to play for.
It's hard enough watching it on the TV, but in person, it must be unbearable. But as England equalised,
Let's go!
It was looking more and more likely.
There's 10 minutes of official time left.
We want Agyemang! We want Agyemang! We want Agyemang!
What's happened is we have gone to penalties, the dreaded. England are notoriously bad at penalties. This is a nerve-wracking time for everybody in the stadium that is English.
But the moral of the story here is that if you want something enough, if you train hard enough for it, and you never give up, you can achieve things that are beyond your wildest dreams.
They have done it. The Lionesses are champions again. They have made history here tonight in Basel. They are the first English team to win a major championship on foreign soil. They have defended that Euros title they won at Wembley.
Over the years, I almost gave up on the idea of being able to watch an England team win a major trophy in real life. But this moment in Switzerland was a boyhood dream coming true, and an incredible achievement not only for the Lionesses and the country, but for future generations of footballers who will be inspired by what they've achieved.
We've just witnessed history. A boyhood dream has been ticked off today, and that has been the most expensive ticket you can get to this game. History was made. Please subscribe and let us know where you want us to go next. And we'll see you in the next one, right?
See you in the next one.